Dear student, today we will discuss the remaining part of result of Rutherford model, Rutherford scattering experiment. Dear student, in previous lecture we discussed that the three results of Rutherford model. Today we will discuss fourth result, that is the volume of nucleus is very small. Yes, friend, the volume of nucleus is very small and is only a minute of fraction and is only a minute of fraction of the total volume of the atoms. Dear student, Rutherford, according to Rutherford observation, Rutherford go to the result and he say that the nucleus of nucleus of any atom is very small. Volume of nucleus of any atom is very small as compared to the volume of whole atom. Okay, student? Dear student, nucleus has the diameters because nucleus has the nucleus diameter order of 10 raised to the power 12 to 10 raised to the power minus 13 centimeter. What is the diameter of nucleus? Diameter of nucleus is 10 raised to the power minus 12 to 10 raised to the power minus 13 centimeter. Dear student, and the atom has the diameters of order 10 raised to the power minus 8 centimeter. Dear student, the size of atom is 10 raised to the power minus 8 centimeter, whereas the size of nucleus is, diameter of nucleus is 10 raised to the power minus 12 to 10 raised to the power minus 13 centimeter. It is the major difference between the diameters of atom and nucleus. Okay, student? Dear student, the ratio of atoms and the diameter of nucleus. It is the ratio of diameter of atom and diameter of nucleus. Dear student, you know that the diameter of atom is 10 raised to the power minus 6 centimeter and diameter of nucleus is 10 raised to the minus 13. So after the calculation, when we calculate 10 power minus 8 goes to numerator side, then it is became 10 minus 13 convert into 13. The result is 10 power 5. Okay, student. So we say that diameter of atom is 10 raised to the 5 times of the diameter of nucleus. Diameter of atom is 10 raised to the power 5 times the diameter of nucleus. When someone asks what is the relation between diameter of atom and diameter of nucleus, then you say that diameter of atom is the 10 raised to the power 5 times the diameter of nucleus. Okay, student? Similarly, volume of atom, ratio of volume of atom and volume of nucleus. Dear student, volume is the cube of diameter. So we write here diameter of atom is 10 raised to the power minus 8. So volume of atom is 10 raised to the power minus 8 whole power 3. You know that diameter of nucleus is 10 raised to the minus 13. So volume of nucleus is 10 raised to the power minus 13 whole power 3. After the calculation, we obtain 10 raised to the power 15. Dear student, 10 raised to the power 15 is the ratio of volume of atom and volume of nucleus. Okay. So we write here the relation between volume of atom and volume of nucleus. Dear student, we say that volume of atom is 10 raised to the power 15 times volume of nucleus. Always remember, volume of atoms is 10 raised to the power 15 times the volume of nucleus, and diameter of atom is 10 raised to the power 15 times volume diameter of nucleus. Okay, student, always remember that diameter of atom is 10 raised to the power 5 times diameter of nucleus, and volume of atoms is 10 raised to the power 15 times diameter of volume of nucleus. Okay, student. Yes, student. Now this is the fifth result. The fifth result is in the fifth result, Rutherford say that the radius of nucleus is proportional to the cube root of the number of nucleons within it. In dear student, Rutherford say that the radius of nucleus is proportional to the cube root of nucleons, number of nucleons. Dear student, number of nucleons is the mass number. Number of nucleon is a mass number, because mass number is number of proton plus neutron, and number of nucleons is also number of proton plus number of neutron. The total number of proton and neutron present in the nucleus is known as the nucleons, number of nucleons, and also known as mass number. Okay, student. So we say that mass number or number of nucleons. Okay, student. So according to the result of the Rutherford say that the radius of the nucleus is proportional to cube root of the number of nucleons. And we also say that the radius of nucleus is proportional to cube root of their mass number. And you know that mass number represented by A and radius represented by R. So we write here R is proportional to cube root of A, that is mass number, or it also says number of nucleons. Dear student, here R naught is proportionality constant. Is a proportionality constant. So we write R equal to R naught A raised to the power 1 by 3. Okay. Dear student, here the constant value R naught is a constant value, proportionality constant. The value of this constant is 1.33 into 10 raised to the power minus 13 centimeter. Always remember that. Okay, student. 1.33 into 10 power minus 13 centimeter. Okay. This one here, A is the mass number. You know that mass number represented by P plus N, and it also known as number of nucleons. Okay. Here R is the radius of the nucleus. So finding the radius of nucleus, you put here 1.33 into 10 power minus 13 at the place of R naught, and multiply the number of nucleons. Here put number of nucleons and raised to the power 1 by 3. That is the value in centimeter, the radius of nucleus. Okay, student. So finding the radius of nucleus, apply this formula. Okay. Now discuss. Dear student, here the drawback of Rutherford model. Some drawback of Rutherford model. In Rutherford model, the stability, this theory cannot explain the stability of the atoms. Yes, student, Rutherford models fail to explain the stability of the atoms. That is because according to Maxwell, electron lose its energy continuously in the form of electromagnetic radiation. As a result of this, the electrons should be lose the energy at every turns every turns and move closer to the nucleus and following a spiral path. Dear student, you know that we study in the Rutherford scattering experiment conclusions. I say that Rutherford model is as a like a planetary model, but in planetary model, at the center of sun and around the sun, planets are revolve. But the planet which revolve around the sun is not a charged particle, but around the nucleus in atoms, the particles revolve, that is electron is a charged particle. According to Maxwell theory, Maxwell say that when a charged particle revolve around its center, it emits their energy in the form of radiation at every turns. Every turns means the turn is here. At every turn they lose their energy. Okay, student? This theory could not be explained the stability of atom. According to Maxwell, electron lose its energy continuously in the following form of the electromagnetic radiation. As a result of this, electrons should lose energy at every turns. Every turns move closer to the nucleus following a spiral path. Dear student, when if electrons lose their energy at every turns, it go closer to the nucleus and following a spiral path. Ultimately, the ultimate result will be that it will fall into the nucleus, thereby making the atom unstable. Atom unstable due to because if electron is a charged particles and if charged particle revolve around the nucleus, they lose their energy continuously and go closer of nucleus and finally fall into the nucleus. In this term, atom blast. So it makes atom unstable. Okay, student? So finally we say that it is the drawback of Rutherford, because Rutherford not able to explain stability of the atom. Dear student, if electron lose energy continuously to follow spiral path, as like here, the spectrum should be the observed spectrum should be continuous. If any charged particle, according to Maxwell, if any charged particle lose their energy in continuous manner, then the observed spectrum is continuous. But in case of atom, it observed that the actual observed spectrum consists of well-defined lines of the definite frequencies. Dear student, if according to Maxwell, if and charged particle revolve around the nucleus, they lose their energy continuously and make a continuous and observe continuous spectrum. But in case of atom, it observed that actual observation is that it obtained well-defined lines with definite frequencies. Means in atom there is no continuous spectrum. It means electron do not lose their energy continuously. Here, hence loss of energy by electrons not continuous in atom. It means the Rutherford planetary model is totally fake models of the atom. Okay, student, because they do not explain the stability of atom and the revolution of electron around the nucleus. Okay, student. Dear student, in next lecture we will discuss next atomic model. Please take a screenshot of the given content on the board. Thank you very much.